Alrighty guys, what is going up? Welcome back to the best investing and trading channel on YouTube. I am your host Carter, and in today's video we're going to be breaking down swing trading, how to properly swing trade in 2021. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and overall I hope you guys get something of value out of this video. We're going to be talking about swing trading strategies, what it is, how I find stocks, and then the broker and charts that I use. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and overall I hope you guys just learned something from the video, and if you do, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And guys, we do have a course and you guys can learn how to properly invest and swing trade in the market. It'll be the first link down below, so at least check it out. So now guys, let's roll the intro. Let's go. Here we go. Come on. Bam! Alrighty guys, so what is swing trading? Swing trading by Carter Farr. So swing trading is just it's a trading style that captures short-term to medium-term gains in a stock, right? So the main difference between day traders, swing traders, and long-term investors is the time frame, right? Day traders typically hold a stock for a day. They buy a stock, sell a stock in that same day. Swing traders on average hold their position for more than a day, but less than a year. Me personally, I hold it for right around 2 weeks. I find that's where I actually make the most money and everything like that. So you guys can see the days and weeks here. And then a long-term investor, in my opinion, is anybody who holds a stock for more than a year. It's all different trading styles and investing styles and all different strategies. So obviously, if you're day trading, you're not going to use that same strategy for swing trading. And if you're a long-term investor, you're not going to use a day trading strategy for your long-term investments. You know, it all is different, and that's the biggest thing here. But what are some tips? Obviously, start out with a paper trading account if you guys are new to swing trading, right? You can sign up with TD Ameritrade. They have a good one. It's all real time. And the pro of starting off with paper trading is you learn a trading strategy and you don't have to lose your hard-earned money, because most of the time a lot of beginners don't do that and they actually blow through their first account because they're just buying random stocks. They don't understand the charts and everything like that. But if you have a paper account, you can spend a month, 2 months, 3 months understanding the charting, understanding how to find stocks and everything like that. So how can you make $200 per day, right? So the biggest thing is, if let's say you guys right now are making $20 a day from swing trading, which honestly would be pretty good, okay? The only thing that's holding you back from making $200 per day is your share size. So obviously you have to make sure that you're only risking 1% of your account, and you're just going to have to slowly build up your account. That's the biggest thing. Is a lot of people think, okay, if you have, let's just say $10,000, you have to max that out every single trade. And ideally, you don't have to. You just have to make sure the risk and reward is ratioed out, so you can make a couple $100 or a couple bucks and just slowly build up your account. And obviously always reinvest your money back into your account so you can grow it larger and make more money, right? So my trading strategy, let's move on. All right, so my trading strategy is honestly very, very easy, and this is going to be kind of like how I find stocks and everything like that. So I used Bazinga, I used Trade Ideas, and I use finviz, right? These are really the main scanners. This is going to be how you guys find stock, because you're not going to be just pulling up random stocks like, oh, that's swing trade Apple today. That's not how it works. You have to find stocks that have opportunity and a little bit of volatility. For me, I love finding stocks on the 200 moving average line. So let's look at this one right here. This is LINK. So you guys can see that this stock historically has a pretty good support near that 200 moving average line. So this yellow line here, you guys can see it comes in contact right in here. We get buying pressure. Comes in contact right in here, buying pressure. Obviously, yeah, we did get a little sell off, but most of the time, every time it comes in contact, we get buying pressure, right? A little bit of buying pressure, all at this yellow line. So given the circumstances, this stock has sold off down to this yellow line. What you could do, hop into this trade, set your stop loss, at right below $10. So you're risking $1, pretty much $1.50 for this stock to possibly come back up to this resistance, which is pretty much at 14. So you're risking $1.50 to possibly make $3-4, which is a 2-to-1 risk reward, which is pretty good, right? So this is just an example of how you kind of look at stocks, and we'll talk about how to plug in all of the moving average stuff here in a minute. But let's get back to the charting and finding stock, right? So if you're looking at Bazinga, I just like to look at, this little movers category. You guys can see all the stocks that are moving. So we have LINK, all these, right, that are moving. They're volatile. There's people watching them, people buying them. Another way you could go is go to the screener tab on finviz. One thing with finviz is it is a free service, so you will get hit with some ads, but whatever, it's free. You can pay $30-40 a month to subscribe to it. I don't, because the free works just fine. All right, so what I like to do is I like to go to under $20 on the price category here. The reason why is I want to make sure I have some, I want to make sure I can capitalize on my share size. So then I actually move to the relative volume. I like to go over 1 or over 0.75. This is just going to be the overall demand for this stock. And then I go to average volume, and I want people watching it. I want people buying it. So I want over 500,000. So now we have 400 stock. We started off with like thousands, right? Now the biggest thing is I like to go to pattern right here, and you can go trend. That TL actually stands for trend line support. So you can go support strong, you can go just general support. And if you're a short seller, a lot of people go to the resistance because that's going to be when the stock's selling off. So we'll just go support strong and see where it takes us. So now it gives us 14 stock. Then go to charts, and you just slowly look at stock that you think have opportunity. So EAF. So the biggest thing is you're just going to have to go through individually and find stock that you think have opportunity. So let's go to the yearly chart. So you guys can see that there is some, it is coming in contact with this 90 moving average line, which could be bringing opportunity for a swing trade, right? Because moving average lines have a tendency to act as support and resistance. Like the 200 moving average line is extremely strong when the stock's above it. The 90 moving average line is next, then the 20, then the 10, all of those other ones. So you go back to your charting if you didn't see an opportunity here, which there could be. But you just slowly keep looking at these stock, and you get to look at the chart. Like something like this looks pretty decent because you guys can see it's hitting that trend line. So there could be an opportunity there. So let's pull that one up here. So obviously you just got to keep plugging in stocks and finding opportunity in the market. That's the biggest thing. That's why a ton of people lose money. So this one brings great opportunity. The reason why I say that is you guys can see every time it hits this purple line here, we get buying pressure. Okay, it's a very faint line, but it comes in contact, buying pressure, buying pressure, buying pressure, buying pressure, buying pressure. So now, given the market sell-off, you could hop into this thing, at 18.29, set your stops at 17, risk, $1.30 to possibly have this thing come up to $20. So it's a, 1-to-1 risk and reward, right? You're really charting out support and resistance and just making your trades off that. That's the biggest thing. I don't overcomplicate my trades. I just stick with support, resistance, and moving average lines. I find that's where I am extremely successful when I'm not looking at a whole bunch of indicators. I get confused and overwhelmed, and I just like to make it very easy, and it works for me. So that's pretty much my trading strategy on how I find stocks, either using Bazinga Pro or finviz. So how do I set up my charts? Okay, so the very first thing I do when I evaluate a chart here is I draw out the resistance. So you guys can see that's where it has a hard time breaking above. Then the support would be right around here, okay? Now you also will understand that you will have to draw out the trend line, okay? So what I do is I just take all the dips and all the lows and I draw a line like such, okay? Like such. Okay, so you guys can see most of the time, given the market sell-off, it does come extremely close. So technically this stock could sell off a little bit more before we get some more buying pressure, which would be good to know because then you can adjust your stop loss and all of that in your entry and exit. So now the next thing you want to look at is the RSI. So it's at a 46. So it's not really overvalued and it's not really undervalued. It's just kind of right in that middle ground, which could be another reason why we have a little more sell-off back down to that trend line. Okay, so when looking at a chart, how do you add the studies? It's very simple. Click studies up here. You're gonna wanna go to edit studies, and you guys can see I have all of my moving average lines in there. So when you wanna pull them up, you just type it in, MOV, and you just go down and find it. You guys can see they have a ton of them, moving average, all of these other ones. I just use the exponential because I find that's my greatest success. And then the RSI, you just type in the RSI and you make sure it's on the lower category and you're good to go. Now, if you want to change the color and all that other stuff, you can do so. But it's not, complicated or anything like that. You're just going to want to make sure that you understand the support, resistance, stop loss, and all that. So that is it though. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and if you did, hit that like button and subscribe, and we will see you guys later or tomorrow in another episode. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, and stay safe out there. Take care, everyone.